Is it really true that most people don't know when to drink water? The timing of your water intake can greatly influence your health. Starting your day with a refreshing glass of water acts like a natural alarm clock for your body, waking up your internal organs after a long rest. This morning ritual jumpstarts your metabolism and prepares your system for the day ahead. Additionally, sipping water before meals is more than just a healthy routine. It primes your digestive system and may help prevent overeating by making you feel fuller. Now, you might be surprised to learn that drinking water before bedtime isn't as counterproductive as it seems, even if you worry about late-night bathroom trips. This practice can actually keep your heart healthy and lower the risk of heart attacks during the night. By ensuring you're hydrated at strategic times, first thing in the morning, before meals, and right before sleep, you can leverage the incredible benefits of water for your overall wellness. Who knew that such a simple habit could be so powerful? Here's something incredible about Jindo Island. Every year, this beautiful island off South Korea's coast reveals a stunning natural spectacle. When the tide drops, an astonishing 3-kilometer land passage appears, connecting the island to the mainland. This unique phenomenon occurs only once a year, lasting for just 1 hour. But what causes this magical moment? Well, when the sea level drops around 3 meters, the hidden land emerges, allowing adventurous explorers to walk across what is normally ocean. Locals call this event Moses Miracle, drawing many visitors who are eager to witness the temporary bridge. It's a colorful celebration full of cultural events and joy, showcasing the beauty and wonder of nature. As the tide shifts back, the land disappears, reminding everyone of the ocean's power. So, next time you're in South Korea, don't miss the chance to experience this breathtaking occurrence. Have you heard about music's surprising pitch change? Since the 19th century, Western music has undergone a fascinating transformation in pitch. This shift means that the note C played in Mozart's era was actually half a semitone lower than our modern C. Imagine listening to a symphony where the instruments sound slightly softer and richer than what we hear today. As a result, all contemporary music is sharper, creating a noticeable difference when you compare it to the works of historical composers like Beethoven and Bach. Why did this happen? It seems musicians wanted to achieve brighter, more resonant tones, prompting a gradual rise in pitch standards. This evolution affects everything from classical pieces to pop hits, leaving us with a musical experience shaped by time and culture. So next time you enjoy your favorite song, remember that you're hearing it at a pitch that's quite different from what Mozart heard. Here's what actually happens when moths sniff love. Male silkworm moths showcase some of the most extraordinary sniffing abilities in nature. With feathery antennae that can bear millions of scent receptors, these moths can detect the faintest trace of female pheromones from distances of up to 16 kilometers. Imagine that. While you might struggle to smell something a few meters away, these moths navigate through the night air effortlessly. When a male pinpoints the chemical trail, he performs a mesmerizing dance-like flight, responding to increasingly potent pheromone signals. This remarkable ability ensures that even in sparse moth populations, the chances of mating remain high. Researchers are so impressed by these antennae that they have drawn inspiration from them to develop advanced sensors in robotics and technology. Just like airborne pheromone-seeking missiles, silkworm moths demonstrate nature's ingenuity in the pursuit of love. As scientists dive deeper into this natural marvel, will we uncover even more fascinating applications for these biological wonders? Did you know cats have a special language for us? Most people think cats meow to communicate with other felines, but that's not quite right. Adult cats primarily meow to humans, using different methods like purring or hissing when they're around each other. This fascinating behavior shows that over time, cats have adapted their vocalizations just for us. They've fine-tuned their meows to grab our attention or express their needs, whether it's asking for food, playtime, or a cozy lap to curl up on. Think about it. When your cat looks you in the eye and gives a soft meow, it's not just noise. It's a message crafted specifically for you. This unique way of communicating highlights the strong bond between cats and humans, showcasing how these clever creatures have learned to interact with us differently than they do with their fellow felines. Isn't it amazing how our pets adapt for connection? Did you know that hermit crabs organize housing swaps? These fascinating creatures don't produce their own shells. Instead, they borrow them from deceased snails. This unique way of life creates a remarkable cycle of resource sharing. Hermit crabs grow, they seek larger shells to accommodate their increasing size. When a crab finds a bigger shell, it sparks an incredible social phenomenon, a shell swap. Other hermit crabs gather around, ready to take advantage of the opportunity. This event involves precise timing and coordination, with each crab waiting for its turn in line. When the first crab moves into its new home, the crab that previously occupied that shell quickly shifts into the next larger one, and this chain reaction continues down the line. Imagine dozens of crabs involved in this harmonious exchange. This behavior demonstrates that even creatures considered solitary can collaborate efficiently for their mutual benefit. The hermit crab's resource-sharing strategy teaches us valuable lessons about community and cooperation, proving that great things can happen when everyone works together, don't you think? Believe it or not, cassava can help save the planet. This tropical plant is the star behind a revolutionary eco-friendly product that looks just like a plastic bag, but has a much lighter environmental footprint. Unlike traditional plastic bags that can take hundreds of years to break down and threaten wildlife, the cassava bag dissolves in water and can even be eaten. Imagine walking into a store and choosing a bag that won't linger in the oceans or clutter landfills. Made from the starchy roots of the cassava plant, these bags offer a sustainable alternative, providing an innovative solution to our plastic problem. Not only does this new product support biodegradable practices, but it also opens up a future where convenience and environmental responsibility go hand in hand. Wouldn't you prefer a world where our everyday choices help heal the earth? This might surprise you. Roller coasters serve dinner. If you're looking for a one-of-a-kind dining experience, the UK's roller coaster restaurant is the place to be. Imagine sitting at your table, eagerly awaiting a delicious meal while watching your food whiz by on miniature tracks overhead. This innovative concept brings a thrilling twist to traditional dining. As patrons enjoy their meals, they see dishes zooming down the rails, creating a vibrant atmosphere that's both fun and entertaining. Designed to keep the excitement rolling, the restaurant offers a variety of tasty options, all delivered in a unique way that adds an element of surprise to every bite. Guests of all ages can revel in this playful fusion of amusement park thrills and culinary delights. Whether you're a fan of adventure or simply want to enjoy a meal in a lively environment, this roller coaster restaurant promises to deliver an unforgettable experience. So are you ready to see your dinner come to life on a roller coaster? Curious about Lulik, East Timor's sacred houses? This local treasure, meaning sacred house in the Tetum language, stands out not just for its striking beauty, but also for its deep cultural significance. Lulik structures are more than just buildings. They are vital symbols of the Timorese people's heritage and traditional beliefs. With their tall, pointed roofs crafted from wood and palm leaves, each house is built entirely by hand, showcasing the incredible skill and dedication of the artisans. The construction process often involves family and community members coming together, reinforcing bonds and preserving age-old practices. Inside these houses, rituals and ceremonies take place, making them central to community life. The Lulik is often adorned with intricate carvings and other decorations that reflect local folklore and history, providing a glimpse into the rich tapestry of Timorese culture. In a world that increasingly leans towards modernity, the Lulik reminds us of the importance of tradition and community, not to mention the stunning craftsmanship that goes into each one. Can a simple smiley face change online communication? In 1982, Scott Fallman, a professor at Carnegie Mellon University, created the first smiley face emoticon. This small but powerful symbol, represented as so on a message board, aimed to help users distinguish between serious comments and jokes. Before this innovation, Online interactions often lack the emotional cues present in face-to-face conversations, leading to misunderstandings. Scott's bright idea quickly caught on, igniting a revolution in digital communication. Today, emoticons and emojis, which have evolved far beyond those early smileys, play a crucial role in adding emotion and clarity to our online chats. Imagine sending a heartfelt message without the warmth of a smiley face or a thumbs up. Whether it's a simple smile or complex emoji, these symbols enrich our digital language and help us share feelings, making online conversations much more engaging. Prepare to be amazed by wombats' tunneling talents. Wombats are fascinating marsupials known for their short, stout physiques, but beneath the surface, they reveal their astonishing skills as underground architects. With their powerful claws and muscular limbs, wombats create complex tunnel systems that can stretch up to 30 meters in length. These burrows consist of multiple chambers, carefully designed to maintain a constant humidity and temperature, providing a safe haven from predators and extreme weather conditions. Mothers exhibit remarkable behavior by digging backward to protect their young from potential soil collapses. To add an extra layer of cleverness, many tunnels have branches that serve to confuse intruders, enhancing the wombat's safety. Interestingly, these burrows may be shared or even reused by generations, showcasing the social nature of these unique creatures. Scientists have discovered that wombats play a vital role in their local ecosystems, influencing soil structure and plant health through their digging habits. Their tunnels act as pantries, hiding spots, and social hubs, proving that wombats are not just cute, they are efficient builders whose structures can rival those of humans. Hard to believe, but Atauro Island is a coral paradise. Nestled in East Timor, this island's surrounding waters are part of the Coral Triangle, the most biodiverse marine area on Earth. Stretching across countries like Indonesia and the Philippines, this splendid region boasts an incredible variety of marine life. In a remarkable discovery back in 2016, researchers documented 643 distinct species of coral and marine organisms, some believed to be entirely new to science. This stunning array of shapes, colors, and sizes forms an enchanting underwater landscape, drawing diverse marine enthusiasts from all corners of the globe. These findings aren't just impressive, they are vital for assessing the health of our oceans. The Coral Triangle is crucial for local fisheries, helps support coastal communities, and plays a significant role in maintaining the planet's overall biodiversity. This region acts as a lifeline for many species and supports the livelihoods of those who depend on its resources. So the next time coral reefs come to mind, remember that Atauro Island stands as a beacon of biodiversity and ecological importance. What if John Dillinger was a baseball star? Before his infamous reign as a bank robber in the Great Depression, John Dillinger had dreams of playing professional baseball. Growing up in Indiana, he hurled fastballs and swung bats, showcasing the talent that could have led to a successful sports career. However, his stint in baseball was tragically short. Disillusioned by life's challenges and intrigued by the thrill of crime, he quickly shifted gears, leaving his baseball dreams behind. This pivot to a life marked by robberies and run-ins with law enforcement would eventually define him as one of America's most notorious criminals. Dillinger's story raises interesting questions about the paths we take and the choices that lead us down very different roads. Could he have been remembered as a baseball legend instead of a notorious outlaw? The contrast is striking and sparks curiosity about how passion and circumstance can dramatically shape a life. Guess what really drives life-saving carrot stew? In the early 1900s, a grim situation unfolded in Germany as countless children succumbed to diarrhea, a common yet deadly ailment. Enter Dr. Ernst Morrow, a dedicated pediatrician who transformed the fate of many with his innovative carrot stew recipe. This simple but powerful soup not only provided vital nutrients, but also created a soothing effect on tiny tummies. Thanks to Dr. Morrow's work, thousands of lives were saved. Fast forward to today, and this humble dish is once again making headlines. Recent research has revealed that carrot stew holds potential as a remedy for antibiotic-resistant bacterial diarrhea, a growing concern in modern medicine. By tapping into its natural healing properties, we may have found an effective way to combat stubborn infections that traditional treatments struggle with. Who knew a soup could be so revolutionary? Ever thought about why Australia built the dingo fence? This massive structure is not just an ordinary fence. It stretches over 5,600 kilometers, making it one of the longest fences in the world. Constructed during the 1880s, the dingo fence was designed to protect crops and livestock from the cunning dingoes that roam the Australian countryside. Starting in eastern Queensland, the fence extends all the way to the cliffs near the Nullarbor Plain in the west, traversing diverse and rugged landscapes along its remarkable route. Farmers have tirelessly maintained this barrier to safeguard their animals against these clever hunters. Interestingly, the fence has taken on a life of its own, becoming an unexpected haven for many forms of wildlife, including goats, kangaroos, and various birds that have made their homes in its protective shadow. This fascinating example of human ingenuity highlights the intricate relationship between agriculture and wildlife management in a land known for its extremes. The dingo fence is more than just a boundary. It stands as a testament to the challenges of surviving in the harsh Australian outback. Who knew a fence could tell such a rich tale? Ever thought about why lemons float while limes sink? It might surprise you to learn that when you toss a lemon into water, it just stays bobbing at the surface. In contrast, limes sink right to the bottom. This intriguing difference stems from the unique structure of these citrus fruits. Lemons feature thicker, more porous rinds filled with tiny air pockets, making them less dense than water. Essentially, this buoyancy allows lemons to float and dance along the surface. Limes, on the other hand, have denser, tighter skins with fewer air pockets, which results in a heavier fruit that sinks easily. Think of it as nature's quirky game of buoyancy. This phenomenon not only captivates fruit lovers, but also serves as a reminder of the incredible variety found in nature. Next time you're squeezing lemons for lemonade or slicing limes for tacos, consider their surprising water behavior. These little quirks prompt us to appreciate the wonders surrounding us, revealing that even everyday items like lemons and limes have their own fascinating stories to tell. This might surprise you. Mary, Queen of Scots, was just a baby. At the astonishing age of 6 days, Mary became queen, a position she inherited after the death of her father, King James V of Scotland. Imagine being so tiny and already carrying such a heavy title. Her reign began in 1542, during a time when Scotland was experiencing political chaos and struggles for power. Mary's mother, Mary of Guise, played a vital role in her early life, acting as her regent until Mary was old enough to rule. This remarkable start laid the foundation for a life filled with intrigue, danger, and dramatic changes. Mary ultimately faced numerous challenges, including political rivalries and personal betrayals, all while trying to navigate her responsibilities as queen. Her early ascension reminds us of the complexities of history and the lives of those who shaped it. Can you imagine ruling a kingdom before you even learned to walk? What if I told you about amazing Korowai treehouses? The Korowai tribe in Papua New Guinea constructs incredible treehouses that soar up to 140 feet high. These remarkable structures aren't just impressive feats of engineering, they also serve a deeper purpose. The tribe builds their homes high in the trees to avoid encounters with evil spirits that they believe lurk close to the ground. This fascinating blend of spirituality and architecture highlights the Korowai's unique culture and connection to their environment. Living high above the forest floor, they not only enjoy stunning views, but also gain protection from potential threats below. Each treehouse reflects the tribe's craftsmanship and understanding of their surroundings, making these buildings more than mere shelters. They are a testament to their rich heritage and beliefs. Curious about the craftsmanship that goes into these treehouses? Is it really true that the Corolla is a global favorite? Since its launch in 1966, the Toyota Corolla has soared in popularity, becoming the best-selling car of all time with over 44 million units sold. This incredible success isn't merely the result of clever marketing strategies. It reflects the Corolla's unwavering reputation for reliability, affordability, and remarkable efficiency. Many drivers opt for a Corolla, drawn by its durable engine and minimal maintenance costs, which make it a sensible choice for families, first-time car buyers, and seasoned motorists alike. Known for its smooth handling and exceptional fuel economy, the Corolla effortlessly integrates into the daily routines of busy lives, whether it's for a work commute or a fun day out. Over the decades, this iconic vehicle has continually evolved to meet modern demands, incorporating cutting-edge technology and advanced safety features while staying true to its core principles. Whether navigating through urban streets or embarking on a leisurely road trip, the Corolla has become a beloved companion to individuals and families, embodying the essence of practical automotive excellence on a global scale. Hard to believe, but heart attack signs can surprise you. Many often think of chest pain as the only warning of a heart attack, but the reality is much broader. You might experience shortness of breath, even without any chest discomfort. Nausea can deceive you into thinking you simply have an upset stomach, while lightheadedness can feel like just a minor dizzy spell. These symptoms can vary widely, especially between men and women, making it crucial to recognize them early. If you or someone around you experiences these symptoms, calling for immediate medical assistance can be a lifesaver. Quick action can greatly increase survival rates and minimize damage to the heart. Understanding these signs could mean the difference between life and death. So why take chances? Be informed and look out for yourself and loved ones. Scientists recently discovered that DNA fits in tiny spaces. Inside each of our cells resides a fascinating structure known as the nucleus, which plays a crucial role in housing our genetic material. Within this nucleus, DNA is coiled tightly, packing itself into areas so small they measure less than a micrometer wide. Picture this. Trying to fit a long ribbon into a small box is a challenge, and yet our DNA, essentially a lengthy set of instructions, manages this feat remarkably. To achieve this organization, DNA coils around proteins called histones, forming a dense structure known as chromatin. This clever arrangement allows to store extensive amounts of genetic information in a compact form while keeping it organized and readily accessible. When a cell needs to divide or create specific proteins, the DNA unwinds much like a spool of thread, making it easy for the cell to read the vital instructions contained within. Thanks to this ingenious folding process, our genetic material, though tightly packed, is always primed to perform its extraordinary functions, shaping who we are and how our bodies operate. Did you know that chickens are related to dinosaurs? This surprising fact reveals that our feathered friends have a much wilder family tree than one might expect. Chickens, along with all modern birds, are actually descendants of the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex. This connection strengthens the idea that birds are living dinosaurs, a concept that flips how we think about evolution on its head. Over millions of years, species have changed dramatically, adapting to their environments and evolving distinct traits. The process of avian evolution shows us how traits like feathers and beaks transformed from the fearsome features of their dinosaur ancestors. Imagine a fluffy chick wandering around, carrying a tiny hint of the T-Rex ferocity. It's a reminder of the incredible journey life has taken on our planet. So the next time you see a chicken strutting in your yard, remember that it carries a dash of prehistoric power in its genes. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Athens shaped our world. Athens, Greece, proudly holds the title of the cradle of Western civilization, and for good reason. This vibrant city blends ancient history with modern life seamlessly. Imagine strolling through the bustling streets, catching glimpses of the majestic Parthenon, a temple dedicated to the goddess Athena, who inspires the city's name. This remarkable structure dates back to the 5th century BCE and stands as a symbol of democracy and philosophy, both rooted in Athenian culture. But it's not just about the ruins. Athens thrives today as a hub of innovation, art, and education. With a dynamic mix of contemporary cafes, cutting-edge galleries, and lively markets, the city buzzes with energy. Educational institutions here, like the University of Athens, continue to engage minds and spark ideas. So whether you're an ancient history buff or simply looking to enjoy a Mediterranean adventure, Athens offers a unique experience where past and present coexist beautifully. Are you ready to explore this incredible city? Hard to believe, but eye black has a purpose. This unconventional accessory on NFL players isn't just for show, it serves a crucial role in enhancing performance. The black lines, known as eye black, are strategically applied beneath players' eyes to combat glare from bright sunlight and glaring stadium lights. When athletes are in the thick of a game, clear visibility is essential, and that's where eye black shines. The dark pigment absorbs sunlight and minimizes reflections, allowing players to better track the ball and quickly spot opponents charging toward them. Interestingly, this practice owes its origins to earlier sports, particularly baseball, where players first used it to improve focus. Today, eye black has evolved into a symbol of team spirit and personal expression, with players often choosing unique designs or styles to showcase their individuality. So the next time you catch a glimpse of a football player sporting those stark lines on their face, remember that they're doing more than just looking fierce. They're employing a time-tested strategy to maintain their edge on the field. What if I told you yacht shoving is a real thing? This quirky term describes how we can easily get distracted by numerous tasks, often losing sight of what we initially set out to achieve. Imagine a captain of a ship trying to reach a destination, but continually getting sidetracked by the thrill of exploring uncharted waters. In our daily lives, yacht shoving happens all the time. You might start studying for a test, but suddenly find yourself scrolling through social media or tidying up your room instead. While multitasking can seem productive, it's often counterproductive, leaving us frustrated when we realize we haven't accomplished our main goal. Understanding yacht shoving helps us recognize our habits and encourages us to focus on one task at a time. By doing this, we not only finish our task more efficiently, but also enjoy a sense of achievement. So how can you avoid getting sidetracked next time? Guess what really drives the anglerfish's glow? The anglerfish, a fascinating inhabitant of the deep sea, uses its bioluminescent lure to attract unsuspecting prey in the pitch-black ocean depths. This incredible adaptation features a glowing bulb located at the end of a long, flexible rod that emerges from its head. When the anglerfish sways this glowing appendage back and forth, it mimics the movements of smaller creatures or even plant life. This clever trick tempts curious fish to come closer, making them easy targets for the anglerfish's wide mouth and sharp teeth. Not only does this bioluminescent feature help in hunting, but it also demonstrates the anglerfish's remarkable ability to thrive in an environment with little sunlight. In a world where survival depends on creativity, the anglerfish shines bright, literally. How many other deep-sea wonders like this one remain undiscovered? Did you know that Keukenhof Gardens dazzles visitors every spring? This stunning place, often hailed as the most spectacular tulip garden in the world, spans an astonishing 79 acres in Lisse, South Holland. As you walk through this floral paradise, you'll find yourself immersed in a vibrant sea of colors, featuring not just tulips, but also daffodils and hyacinths. Each year, around 1 million visitors flock to Keukenhof during springtime to witness this breathtaking display. Established in 1949, the gardens were originally designed to showcase the finest tulips and other bulbs cultivated by Dutch growers. Every season brings a new theme, making each visit feel like a distinct adventure. With over 7 million bulbs blooming in dazzling arrangements, the visual impact is nothing short of magical. Beyond the flowers, Keukenhof also boasts charming windmills, engaging art installations, and tranquil waterways that add to its allure. Whether you're passionate about gardening or simply on the hunt for the perfect photo opportunity, Keukenhof Gardens is truly a must-visit jewel in the heart of the Netherlands. Why exactly does serendipity create great discoveries? In 1928, something incredible happened in a messy lab. Alexander Fleming, a Scottish bacteriologist, returned from a 2-week vacation to find a remarkable accident had unfolded. Several petri dishes containing Staphylococcus bacteria had been contaminated by mold, and around the mold, the bacteria had vanished. This unexpected observation intrigued Fleming, prompting him to investigate further. He discovered that the mold was releasing a powerful substance that effectively killed the bacteria, which he later named penicillin. This groundbreaking find transformed the medical landscape, leading to the development of the first true antibiotic. Before penicillin, bacterial infections often proved fatal, claiming countless lives and posing a significant threat to public health. With penicillin at their disposal, doctors could treat infections that were once deadly, profoundly changing medical practices. This incredible story highlights how a simple mistake in a laboratory can lead to monumental breakthroughs in healthcare, demonstrating the remarkable ways chance and curiosity can reshape our understanding of the world. Ever thought about why bees are nature's sweet creators? It's a captivating process that involves teamwork and remarkable skills. To create a single kilogram of honey, bees have to visit nearly 1 million flowers. Each bee embarks on its journey to collect nectar, the sugary liquid produced by flowers that is essential for honeymaking. Using their long tongues, bees draw up this nectar, storing it in a special pouch called the honey stomach, which is distinct from their regular stomach used for digestion. Upon returning to the hive, the bee regurgitates the nectar, passing it on to fellow worker bees. These bees play a vital role in converting nectar into honey. They spread it across the honeycomb and vigorously fan it with their wings, accelerating the evaporation of excess water. This process thickens the nectar into the sweet substance we love. Honey isn't just a tasty treat, it's crucial for bees, particularly during the cold months when food is scarce. The next time you savor that luscious honey on your breakfast, think of the remarkable journey, an entire colony of bees collaborating tirelessly, all for that delightful jar on your table. Hard to believe, but Norway's fjords will amaze you. These stunning natural wonders exemplify the beauty of Earth, most notably through the legendary Sognefjord. This incredible fjord stretches an impressive 124 miles, making it the longest in the world. Picture yourself navigating its crystal-clear, azure waters, while marveling at the towering cliffs that rise dramatically on either side. The fjord serves as a stunning backdrop for a variety of outdoor activities. You can kayak through serene waters, exploring hidden inlets, or embark on breathtaking hikes that lead to elevated vantage points, revealing awe-inspiring views. Moreover, the rich biodiversity within these fjords captures the interest of wildlife enthusiasts, as seals, porpoises, and numerous bird species call this spectacular landscape home. Small, picturesque villages dot the fjord's edges, offering a glimpse into local culture and traditions. Each season presents a different charm, from snow-capped peaks in winter to lush, green valleys in summer. With so much to explore, it's no wonder that millions flock to Norway every year to experience its breathtaking fjords firsthand. Ever thought about why discover Montenegro's hidden treasure, Tara River Canyon? Nestled in the breathtaking landscape of Montenegro lies the Tara River Canyon, a natural wonder that captivates visitors with its stunning beauty and thrilling adventures. Stretching about 51 miles long and plunging to depths around 4,150 feet, it holds the title of the largest canyon in Europe and the second largest in the world. Imagine standing on the edge, gazing down into a vibrant emerald green river, winding through steep, rocky cliffs covered in lush vegetation. The Tara River is renowned not only for its picturesque scenery, but also for its crystal-clear waters, making it a prime destination for adventure enthusiasts. Thrilling whitewater rafting, kayaking, and zip-lining through the canyon attract adventurers from around the globe, all eager for an adrenaline rush set against a backdrop that feels straight out of a fairy tale. Besides the excitement, the canyon serves as a sanctuary for diverse wildlife. Majestic eagles soar above while rare plant species cling to rocky ledges. Whether you're seeking heart-pounding activities or simply wish to soak in nature's beauty, the Tara River Canyon offers an unforgettable experience for every visitor. Here's something incredible about hard to believe, but Italians live with parents longer. In Italy, it's surprisingly common for young adults to live with their parents until they are around 28 or 30. This trend reflects the strong family bonds typical of Italian culture and highlights the home as a supportive environment for young people. Many families see this living arrangement as a way to maintain connections and provide emotional support. Instead of rushing into independence, young Italians often prioritize education or starting their careers while sharing their childhood home with parents. This setup fosters a cozy atmosphere where family dinners are not just meals, but cherished gatherings that uphold traditions and strengthen relationships. Moreover, the high housing costs in urban areas make it practical for young people to remain at home a bit longer than in other cultures. Unlike places where moving out symbolizes adulthood, Italians often celebrate these extended stays as a testament to their rich family values. So if you meet an Italian in their late 20s, still living with mom and dad, remember they're enjoying their family legacy. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Singapore has no rivers. This vibrant city-state, famous for its remarkable skyline and diverse culture, stands out as one of only 4 sovereign nations globally without permanent rivers. Nestled at the tip of the Malay Peninsula and bordering Malaysia, Singapore's unique geographical conditions have led to innovative solutions for its water needs. With limited natural freshwater sources, the country relies significantly on its neighbor for water supply, thanks to a crucial agreement established in 1961. This landmark deal permits Singapore to purchase raw water from Malaysia's Johor and Lingu regions at fixed rates, ensuring a reliable supply for drinking, sanitation, and the lush greenery that characterizes the island. To enhance its water security further, Singapore has embraced cutting-edge technology, investing in advanced desalination plants capable of converting seawater into potable water and implementing an extensive rainwater collection system. These initiatives not only sustain its residents, but also represent a powerful model for other nations facing similar water scarcity challenges. How does Singapore continue to innovate in water management? Ever tried eel-flavored ice cream in Japan? If you think ice cream should only be sweet and creamy, think again. In Japan, adventurous food lovers can indulge in an unusual treat, eel-flavored ice cream. This unique flavor takes inspiration from the country's love for grilled eel, or unagi, which is often enjoyed in summer. The ice cream blends the savory taste of eel with a hint of sweetness, creating a surprising yet intriguing dessert experience. Many people visiting Japan are intrigued by this flavor, even if they're initially hesitant. It's not just a novelty. Some locals enjoy it as a part of their culinary heritage. So if you're ever in Japan and you're feeling brave, why not give eel-flavored ice cream a try? Who knows, it might just become your new favorite flavor. Believe it or not, octopuses are fierce protectors. The giant Pacific octopus, a remarkable creature of the ocean, can lay an astonishing 56,000 eggs. These eggs are not just left to fend for themselves. The mother octopus takes her role very seriously. Once she lays her eggs, she becomes a vigilant guardian, often staying with them for several months, fending off predators and ensuring their safety. During this time, she does not eat, sacrificing her own well-being for the sake of her offspring. This intense dedication often leads mothers to perish after the eggs hatch, as they literally give their all in the name of motherhood. Imagine the strength of character in such a creature. Their commitment to the next generation showcases the incredible lengths that some animals will go to, making the ocean's depths a fascinating home for these unique beings. Isn't nature amazing? Here's something incredible about hazmat teams. These specialized units are our first line of defense when facing hazardous situations, like chemical spills or radioactive waste incidents. Equipped with protective suits that look like something from a sci-fi movie, hazmat teams rush into danger to ensure our safety. Their suits are designed to shield against harmful substances, much like the armor astronauts wear to explore space. When they arrive at a scene, these professionals assess the risks, identify the materials involved, and take prompt action to contain the threat. Training is rigorous. Hazmat team members practice regularly to know how to work under the pressure of emergencies while keeping themselves safe. Thanks to their bravery and expertise, they play a crucial role in protecting our communities from potentially devastating hazards. The next time you hear about a chemical leak, remember the heroes in those amazing suits who are ready to tackle the challenge. Hard to believe, but the Alpine Swift never lands. This amazing bird has the remarkable ability to stay airborne for over 6 months at a time. Imagine flying day and night without ever touching the ground. During this incredible journey, the Alpine Swift actually sleeps, eats, and even mates while flying. Its special adaptations, like a streamlined body and long wings, allow it to glide effortlessly through the sky, covering vast distances in search of food, mostly insects caught midair. While other birds may rest on branches or come down to the ground, the Alpine Swift makes the sky its home. This bird's endurance is not just for fun, it's essential for survival as it hunts for food and escapes predators. Growing up in the high-altitude regions of Europe and Asia, these swift flyers showcase nature's wonders and remind us of the astonishing things life can do. How do you think they manage such an amazing feat? What if I told you about a giant tomato fight? Every year in the sleepy town of Buñol, Spain, a wild celebration unfolds known as La Tomatina. This quirky event, which has become a gigantic food fight, invites thousands of eager participants to let loose and throw ripe tomatoes at one another. The festival kicked off in the 1940s in a somewhat accidental way when a group of friends decided to join in a playful scuffle at a local parade. From that moment on, the event grew in popularity, and now it attracts visitors from all over the globe, eager to engage in this juicy chaos. Picture it, a whole square filled with people laughing, shouting, and showering each other with red pulp, while music pumps through the air, creating an atmosphere that's pure joy. Not only is it a feast of fun, but it also embodies the spirit of camaraderie and silliness that brings diverse cultures together. So if you ever find yourself in Buñol during late August, don't miss your chance to be part of this spectacular and messy tomato tour de force. What if I told you about NYC's hidden subway treasure? Beneath the bustling streets of New York City lies a fascinating secret: the City Hall subway station. Opened in 1904, this architectural beauty was once a vibrant hub on the IRT Lexington Avenue line, celebrated for its stunning arches and intricate tile work. Unfortunately, after nearly 70 years of service, it closed in 1945 because its short platform couldn't accommodate the newer, longer trains. Yet City Hall Station has not faded into oblivion. On its centennial anniversary in 2004, it opened its doors for public tours, allowing lucky visitors to step back in time and admire its vintage charm. This hidden gem serves as a reminder of the city's rich transportation history, showcasing a time when travel was more about elegance than efficiency. Today, the station stands as a poignant symbol of the subway system's evolution, where countless stories remain buried just beneath the surface. So the next time you ride the subway, remember that beneath your feet lies a world of untold history waiting to be rediscovered. You might be shocked to learn that starfish lack brains. While it seems hard to grasp, these intriguing marine animals actually function with a decentralized nervous system rather than a central brain. This means they manage their actions and responses through a network of nerve cells that are spread throughout their bodies, especially in their arms. As a result, starfish can detect changes in their environment and react to potential dangers, all while gliding gracefully across the ocean floor. Imagine sensing your surroundings and moving without the need for a brain. How remarkable is that? But there's more. Starfish possess the astonishing ability to regenerate lost limbs. When a starfish loses an arm, it can grow a new one, which is not just a fascinating fact, but a vital survival strategy. This regeneration takes time and resources, yet it highlights the impressive resilience and adaptability of these ocean dwellers. Starfish challenge our conventional notions of intelligence and biological systems, demonstrating that life in the sea is teeming with surprises and evolutionary innovations. How many more secrets do you think the ocean holds? Can you believe Canada loves macaroni and cheese? This nation holds the title for the highest per capita consumption of this creamy, cheesy delight in the world. With its comforting texture and cheesy goodness, macaroni and cheese has become a beloved staple for Canadians of all ages. It's not just a side dish. For many, it's a comfort food that brings back childhood memories. Canadians enjoy it in various ways, from the classic home-cooked version to gourmet spins loaded with different cheeses and toppings. It's even popular at events like barbecues and family gatherings. The love for this dish reflects Canada's cozy culture, where warmth and hospitality shine through every plate. But why is macaroni and cheese so popular in Canada? Some believe it could be due to the long winters, as people crave something warm and filling. Others say it is simply part of the Canadian identity. So the next time you're cooking or ordering food, remember that you're enjoying a dish that Canadians absolutely adore, and that brings people together. Ready for a workout? Your heart beats faster first. This fascinating phenomenon is called the anticipatory rise, and it happens to everyone. Before you even start exercising, your heart rate begins to increase about a minute beforehand. Why does this happen? Well, your brain sends signals to your heart, preparing your body for the upcoming activity. This means that even thinking about hitting the gym or taking a brisk walk can get your heart pumping faster. This involuntary response is part of the body's amazing ability to prepare itself for physical challenges, increasing blood flow to your muscles and brain. So the next time you lace up your shoes or pick up those weights, remember that your heart is already in gear. This early activation helps to boost your performance and endurance, allowing you to tackle your workout with more energy. Isn't it incredible how our bodies work to prepare us for action? By understanding this natural process, you can appreciate how attuned our systems are to our physical activities. Believe it or not, kiwis were once called Chinese gooseberries. This little fruit has quite an intriguing history that reflects cultural shifts and clever marketing strategies. Originally discovered in China, the sweet and tangy fruit was named Chinese gooseberry in the early 20th century, as its flavor was reminiscent of the juicy gooseberries. However, everything changed when the kiwi reached New Zealand. To enhance its appeal on the international stage, local growers cleverly renamed it kiwi after the iconic bird, a symbol of New Zealand's unique wildlife. This rebranding not only made the fruit sound more exotic, but also linked it with its new environment. As a result, the kiwi quickly surged in popularity across the globe. Today, we celebrate this vibrant green fruit not just for its delightful taste and smooth, slightly fuzzy exterior, but also for its nutritional benefits. Bursting with vitamin C and K, antioxidants, and dietary fiber, the kiwi is a delicious and healthy snack option. Next time you slice into this delightful fruit, remember its fascinating transformation from a humble Chinese gooseberry to the beloved kiwi we know today. Did you know about the term nibblings? Nibblings is a charming word that refers to the children of your siblings, encompassing both nieces and nephews. This term has gained traction as family dynamics and language evolve. Instead of saying my sister's children or my brother's kids, you can say my nibblings, adding a playful twist. It's a great way to refer to these little ones who may bring chaos, joy, and endless fun into family gatherings. Language continuously adapts, and nibblings represents a modern, informal way to celebrate those special family connections, often filled with laughter and love. As families grow larger and more complex, terms like nibblings help keep our language fresh and engaging. You might be surprised how quickly this fun term captures the hearts of parents and aunts or uncles alike. So next time you're talking about your siblings' kids, why not use nibblings instead? It's lighthearted, it's catchy, and it shows the unique bond you share with those little adventurers in your life. Here's what actually happens when you make a mobile call. On April 3, 1973, history was made in New York City when Martin Cooper, an engineer at Motorola, made the very first handheld mobile phone call. Picture this: a bulky device weighing over 2 pounds, resembling a suitcase, became the starting point of our modern communication era. As Cooper called his rival at Bell Labs, he did not just break the mold, he revolutionized how people connect. Before this groundbreaking moment, society relied heavily on landlines and payphones, making the ability to call on the go a game changer. Although early mobile technology faced hurdles like limited battery life and oversized designs, it sparked a wave of innovation that has since transformed the communication landscape. Fast forward to today, our smartphones are powerful tools, packed with apps, internet access, and instant messaging features. The significance of that initial call extends beyond a single moment. It laid the groundwork for an entire industry, reshaping how we interact with each other and the world around us. Who would have guessed that one call would pave the way for wireless everything? Did you know the Beatles inspired Disney's Jungle Book characters? In the magical world of animation, creativity often strikes where you least expect it. In 1967, Disney released the beloved film The Jungle Book, which features a memorable scene with four cheeky vultures singing, "That's what friends are for." But here's the twist. These vultures were not just randomly designed. Each one is inspired by a member of the Beatles. That's right. Flap, reminiscent of Paul McCartney, sports a friendly demeanor and a round face. Ziggy channels John Lennon with his distinctive round glasses and laid-back attitude. Buzzy brings Ringo Starr to life with his clever wit, while Dizzy captures George Harrison's quirky charm. This playful tribute marks a delightful moment in animation history, blending the magic of music with the enchanting world of Disney. It's a fascinating reminder of how different art forms can collide, creating something truly special. So next time you watch The Jungle Book, give those vultures a closer look and maybe even enjoy their tune a little more. Believe it or not, but the Great Wall is massive, stretching over 5,000 miles, around 8,000 kilometers. The Great Wall of China is not just a wall, it's a breathtaking feat of engineering, built over centuries to protect against invasions. Imagine walking its entire length. It would take you around 18 months to complete on foot, assuming you trekked about 15 miles each day. That's like traversing the length of the entire United States. The wall winds through mountains, deserts, and forests, offering stunning views and a deep dive into history along the way. Each section tells a story with its unique architecture and legends. While many people think they can just stroll along a part of it, walking the whole wall requires serious dedication and resilience. It's not just a walk in the park. You'll encounter steep climbs, weather changes, and remote stretches where nature has reclaimed the stones. So next time you think about visiting, remember this isn't just a walk, it's an epic journey across time and landscape. What if I told you lakes can be incredibly colorful? The Spotted Lake in British Columbia, Canada, serves as a breathtaking example. As the summer sun heats the area, the lake's saline waters start to evaporate, unveiling a spectacular canvas of colors. Rich in minerals like magnesium sulfate, calcium, and sodium, the lake is famous for its vibrant pools that pop with shades of blue, green, yellow, and white. This remarkable transformation attracts photographers and nature enthusiasts from far and wide, all eager to witness the enchanting display. The lake's captivating hues aren't just visually stunning. They hold cultural importance for local indigenous peoples who utilize the mineral-rich waters for traditional healing practices. However, while its beauty invites admiration, visitors must respect the delicate ecosystem. Swimming is strictly prohibited to protect the lake. So the next time you think about lakes, remember that some, like the Spotted Lake, defy the usual blue or green norm, showcasing the delightful surprises nature has to offer. Here's a wild fact about unbelievable survival story of a headless chicken. In 1945, one extraordinary chicken named Mike defied all odds and became a sensation in the realm of survival. A farmer in Colorado accidentally decapitated Mike using an axe, but miraculously, the blade avoided severing his jugular vein and preserved part of his brainstem. This fascinating twist allowed Mike to remain alive, astonishing everyone who witnessed this bizarre event. Despite being headless, Mike managed to eat and drink, as his devoted owner, Lloyd Olson, discovered a unique way to provide nourishment. By dropping soft foods like corn and milk into Mike's mouth, he ensured the chicken could still live on. The strange circumstances surrounding Mike's life captivated the public's attention, ultimately leading to a traveling show that presented this astonishing creature across the United States. As crowds gathered to marvel at the headless wonder, Mike's tale became an enduring part of agricultural folklore. His incredible story serves as a testament to nature's resilience, reminding us that life can flourish in the most unexpected conditions. Can you believe the Champawat tiger's deadly rain? This infamous tiger is responsible for an astonishing 435 human fatalities in Nepal and India, making it one of the most lethal wild animals in history. To put that in perspective, in the past 30 years, bears in the United States have caused an average of just 2 deaths per year, while spiders and snakes contribute 6 and 5 deaths respectively. The sheer number of lives taken by this single tiger dwarfs the combined toll of all bears, spiders, and snakes during the same period. It highlights the unique and sometimes terrifying interplay between humans and wildlife. What makes the Champawat tiger story particularly chilling is that its attacks were not isolated incidents. Rather, they reflect a pattern of human-wildlife conflict that can occur when natural habitats are disrupted and prey becomes scarce. This tiger wasn't just a predator, it also became a symbol of fear and loss for many communities. The question remains, how can we better coexist with such magnificent yet dangerous creatures? Imagine the final notes of the Beatles' last concert. On August 29, 1966, the Beatles played their final live concert at Candlestick Park in San Francisco, marking a historic end to an incredible era. This wasn't just any show, it was the last time the Fab Four would perform together in a stadium setting, leaving fans with unforgettable memories. While thousands cheered for their beloved band, the truth was that behind the scenes, John, Paul, George, and Ringo felt the weight of their fame heavily pressing down on them. They faced not just the thrill of their popularity, but also the overwhelming pressures that came along with it. The noise of the screaming fans, combined with the challenges of delivering a flawless performance, made touring stressful. After this concert, they decided to retire from live performances, shifting their focus to studio work, which allowed them to explore new musical ideas without the constraints of a live audience. This bold choice paved the way for some of their most innovative and beloved albums, forever changing the landscape of music. Here's what actually happens when signals go silent. In 2010, the mysterious UVB-76 signal stopped transmitting for a while, capturing the attention of curious listeners around the world. Russian explorers decided to trace the signal to an abandoned military bunker, hoping to uncover the secret behind this iconic radio frequency. What they found was both strange and intriguing. A woman in her 40s silently pushing an empty stroller amidst the eerie silence, alongside a strong chemical smell lingering in the air. While the explorers found no personnel at the scene, this haunting sight raised more questions than answers. Is the UVB-76 just a relic of the Cold War? Or is there something more sinister at play? The bizarre discovery intensified the chilling mystery surrounding the signal, leaving many to wonder if it's a mere ghost from the past or something beyond our understanding. Did you know lines aren't truly straight in the universe? This fascinating concept emerges from the world of physics, revealing how everything around us, including tiny particles and colossal structures, is shaped by the curvature of space-time and gravity. While we often perceive straight lines in our daily lives, a closer look shows that these lines have subtle curves and imperfections. For instance, light travels in a straight line, but it bends when passing near heavy objects like stars or planets. This bending happens because gravity affects the space around these massive bodies. Essentially, we find that perfect straightness is more of a dreamy ideal than a reality we can touch. So the next time you draw a line or admire a building's edges, remember, the very fabric of the universe weaves complexity and curvature into what we think are straight paths. Isn't it amazing to consider how beautifully irregular our universe truly is? Prepare to be amazed by armadillos' bulletproof shells. Did you know that these unique creatures are not just cute, but also incredibly tough? Armadillos, which are native to the Americas, are fascinating for their hard shells that protect them from predators. This armor isn't actually bulletproof in the traditional sense, but it's formidable against many threats. Composed of bony plates covered by a tough keratin layer, armadillo shells provide impressive defense. When they sense danger, these little guys often roll into a ball, which enhances their protection. Some species, like the 9-banded armadillo, can even survive bites from hungry coyotes and dogs. While their shells are robust, armadillos themselves are quite gentle and mostly prefer a diet of insects and plants. So next time you think about tough animals, remember the armadillo and its amazing natural armor. How cool is that? Believe it or not, hot water freezes faster than cold water. This strange phenomenon is known as the Mpemba effect, named after Aristo Pemba, who discovered it in 1963. Imagine pouring two identical containers of water into a freezer, one with hot water and one with cold. Surprisingly, the hot water can freeze first. After extensive experiments, scientists have observed this mind-boggling effect, but they still can't pinpoint exactly why it happens. Some theories suggest that the hot water may evaporate more quickly, reducing the volume that needs to freeze. Others believe that the unique properties of hot water, like its ability to dissolve more gases, might play a role. Although the Mpemba effect challenges our everyday logic, it's a reminder of how much we still have to learn about the laws of nature. So the next time you need ice, consider using hot water. It could surprise you. Can you believe Kylie Jenner became a billionaire at 21? In 2019, Forbes recognized Kylie Jenner as the world's youngest billionaire, an incredible accomplishment primarily fueled by her thriving cosmetics company, Kylie Cosmetics. The business launched in 2015 and quickly took off, thanks to her savvy use of social media and a keen understanding of beauty trends. Jenner capitalized on her massive fan base, sharing her makeup tips and product launches across platforms like Instagram, where she has millions of followers. Her brand's signature lip kits became a sensation, nearly selling out within minutes. This whirlwind success illustrates how entrepreneurial spirit combined with social media can lead to unexpected triumphs. At just 21, Kylie not only demonstrated remarkable business acumen, but also inspired many young people around the world to pursue their dreams in the beauty industry and beyond. As more figures like her emerge in various fields, can we expect to see even younger billionaires in the future? Hard to believe, but grenades were designed like baseballs. During wartime, the U.S. military understood that young soldiers would be more comfortable throwing something familiar. That's why they crafted grenades to match the size and weight of a standard baseball. This decision highlights the cultural impact of baseball in American society, where the sport is more than just a game. It's part of the nation's identity. Imagine a soldier trained to toss a grenade just like they would a baseball, feeling a sense of confidence infused by this connection. This clever design aimed to foster familiarity and ease in a chaotic environment, reflecting the military's strategic thinking. By aligning a lethal tool with a beloved pastime, the military not only ensured better performance, but also tapped into a deep-rooted symbol of American life. What else might we learn from the intersection of sports and military history? Here's something incredible about the name Jesus. The name Jesus actually traces back to the Hebrew name Joshua. This fascinating journey through languages shows how names can evolve over time. In Hebrew, it's spelled Yeshua, which means to rescue or to deliver. As it passed into Greek, the name transformed to Isus, primarily due to the Greek alphabet not having a letter for the Eshar sound. Later, when Latin speakers adopted the name, it became Jesus. This evolution highlights not just a change in pronunciation, but also cultural shifts, as these languages reflect the broader historical context they arose from. It's amazing to think about how much history and meaning a simple name can hold, connecting different cultures and traditions through centuries. How has your name changed through generations? Turns out, the truth is that Knickers is massive. This impressive bull from Australia tips the scales at around 3,100 pounds, standing nearly 6 feet 7 inches tall. To put that into perspective, he's about the height of an average basketball player. Knickers is a Holstein cow, a breed typically known for being quite a bit smaller than him. While most cows are relatively modest in size, Knickers commands attention wherever he goes, and for good reason. His sheer size makes him a standout not just among his peers, but in the entire animal kingdom. Farm visitors are often in awe, taking photos and videos as he strolls gracefully through his pasture. Knickers isn't just a giant. He represents the unique traits of farm animals that can both surprise and delight us. How amazing is it to meet a cow that could easily dunk a basketball? Can you believe iridescent clouds can dazzle the sky? These stunning clouds, often showcasing pastel colors, are formed when sunlight passes through tiny water droplets or ice crystals in the atmosphere. As the light refracts, it bends and scatters in a way that brings out beautiful hues similar to those you might see in a rainbow. This spectacular display can happen at various times, particularly when conditions are just right, like during or right after a rainstorm, or in the early morning or late afternoon. While they might look magical, iridescent clouds are a natural phenomenon tied to specific atmospheric conditions. Spotting them is a treat. So next time you see these colorful formations, take a moment to appreciate the science behind the beauty. Nature's very own art show. Guess what really drives nature's creativity offshore? Off the coast of Iceland, you can find a fascinating rock formation that looks just like a giant elephant. This remarkable natural sculpture demonstrates how volcanic activity and erosion can create stunning shapes over time. The unique combination of weathering, waves, and the geology of the region has sculpted this impressive formation, showcasing the extraordinary power of nature to create lifelike imagery without any help from humans. Many visitors come to see this elephant-like rock, marveling at what seems like a piece of art carved from the landscape itself. This not only highlights Iceland's geological wonders, but also makes you think about how our planet shapes itself in unexpected ways. Nature is full of surprises, and each formation tells a story of the Earth's history. What other amazing shapes might be lurking in nature waiting to be discovered? Can you believe how far a pygmy jerboa can jump? This fascinating little rodent, found in the deserts of Pakistan and Afghanistan, is a true marvel of nature. With its tiny body and large expressive eyes, the pygmy jerboa might look cute and unassuming, but it holds an impressive secret. It can leap distances greater than 8 feet. Imagine that kind of power packed into such a small form. These energetic creatures are built for their arid habitats, using their strong hind legs to outrun predators and navigate the shifting sands. The pygmy jerboa also has incredibly sensitive hearing and keen eyesight, which help it avoid dangers lurking in its environment. Although they are adorable, they play an essential role in their ecosystem, helping to control insect populations while also serving as prey for larger animals. Little is known about their lives since they are mostly nocturnal and elusive, but every jump tells a story of survival and adaptation in a challenging landscape. What other surprises do you think nature holds for us? Did you catch Mike Tyson in The Hangover? In this hilarious comedy film, Tyson makes a memorable appearance as a caricatured version of himself. The story revolves around a group of friends who head to Las Vegas for a bachelor party that quickly spirals into chaos. Amidst the craziness, Tyson's character not only provides comic relief, but also plays a crucial part in the protagonist's quest to unravel the wild night they can't remember. Picture this. After an unforgettable night filled with antics, missing friends, and a baby tiger, Tyson shows up to reclaim his stolen championship belt, leading to some of the movie's funniest moments. His charm and larger-than-life persona blend seamlessly with the chaotic energy of the film, making it a fan favorite. Tyson's unexpected foray into comedy shows that he can deliver laughs just as well as punches, connecting with audiences far beyond the boxing ring. So whether you're a boxing fan or just love a good laugh, Tyson's role in The Hangover is a highlight you can't overlook. Can you believe the Tungurahua volcano's fiery story? This Ecuadorian wonder has been active for over 15 years, continuously captivating scientists and locals alike. Located in the Andes Mountains, Tungurahua has put on quite a show with its frequent eruptions, sending plumes of ash and gas high into the sky. These impressive eruptions often lead to spectacular lava flows, transforming the landscape around it. What makes Tungurahua truly fascinating is its ability to adapt and change. Each eruption can vary significantly, with some producing gentle ash emissions while others unleash powerful explosions. The local communities living near this volcanic giant have learned to coexist with its unpredictable nature, developing early warning systems and emergency plans to keep themselves safe. Researchers are equally intrigued, studying the volcano to understand the dynamics of its eruptions and learning valuable lessons about volcano behavior. It's a reminder of our planet's raw power and the thrilling dance of nature. Who knows what the next eruption will bring? Guess what really drives Soviet nostalgia in Lithuania? A theme park in this Baltic country gives visitors a unique peek into life as a citizen of the USSR. Step inside, and the experience is anything but ordinary. Guests start by surrendering their personal belongings as they are transported back to a different era. As part of the immersive adventure, participants don gas masks, adding a touch of authenticity to the atmosphere. To truly feel like a Soviet citizen, they even learn the Soviet anthem, a requirement that adds to the experience's depth. The highlight comes at the end, where participants are rewarded with a shot of vodka, a nod to traditional Soviet culture. This unusual attraction not only entertains, but also stirs up conversations about history, memory, and what it means to celebrate the past. It's an unforgettable journey that sparks curiosity and reflection among those who dare to participate. Believe it or not, women forget childbirth pain. This remarkable phenomenon occurs thanks to a fascinating biological mechanism. After giving birth, many women experience a phenomenon known as postpartum memory loss, which affects how they remember the intense pain of labor. Research suggests that this memory lapse is not just a quirky side effect, but a vital adaptation that helps families grow. If mothers vividly recalled the pain, they might hesitate to have more children, ultimately slowing population growth. The brain seems to prioritize memories of joy, such as the newborn's first smile or gentle cuddles, while softening the recollection of pain. This balance can help mothers focus on nurturing their babies instead. It's nature's way of ensuring that the cycle of life continues despite the challenges of childbirth. Whether through hormonal shifts after delivery or specific brain changes, this ability plays a crucial role in family dynamics and societal growth. So the next time you hear a mother's story about childbirth, remember that her brain might be helping her focus on the joy over the pain. Discover the magic of kabuki theater. This might surprise you. Kabuki is not just any form of theater. It's a vibrant and historical tradition deeply rooted in Japan's culture. Originating in the early 17th century, kabuki is famous for its elaborate makeup and intricate costumes that transport audiences to a different world. The performers, often all male, use exaggerated gestures and movements to convey intense emotions and dramatic stories, making every show captivating. Each character is brought to life with striking makeup patterns, which are not merely artistic, but also symbolize the character's traits or status. Beyond the visuals, the music and stagecraft contribute to the overall enchanting experience. Kabuki is not just entertainment, it's a celebration of storytelling, rich in history and artistry. So are you ready to experience the breathtaking world of Kabuki? Let's uncover the truth about Gaia BH1, the closest known black hole to Earth, located about 1,600 light-years away. This stellar mass black hole fascinated scientists because it gives us a glimpse into the life cycle of stars. Gaia BH1 formed when a massive star reached the end of its life and collapsed under its own gravity. This dramatic process creates a dense object with a gravitational pull so strong that not even light can escape it. Imagine how strange and mysterious it must be to exist near such a powerful entity. Scientists discovered Gaia BH1 using data from the European Space Agency's Gaia mission, which maps the positions and movements of stars in our galaxy. With this black hole being relatively close in cosmic terms, studying it helps researchers understand more about black holes in general and their role in the universe. What secrets does Gaia BH1 hold for us? Is it really true that Patomskiy Crater is a mystery? This intriguing geological formation, located in eastern Siberia, towers over 40 meters high and has puzzled scientists since its discovery in 1949. Unlike typical craters formed by meteorite impacts or volcanic activity, there were no remnants of meteorites or volcanic materials found at the site. Instead, researchers noted unusual changes in the surrounding vegetation, indicating something extraordinary had happened in the past. The signs point to a massive thermal explosion that may have altered the area dramatically, but the exact cause remains unknown. Imagine the forces at play beneath the Earth's surface that could create such a phenomenon. Could it be a clue to understanding the geological history of our planet? Or perhaps it's a testament to nature's unpredictable power? This mystery continues to spark curiosity and research among geologists and explorers alike. Is it really true that Lise Meitner missed the Nobel Prize? Absolutely. Lise Meitner was a brilliant physicist who played a key role in the discovery of nuclear fission, a groundbreaking process where the nucleus of an atom splits into smaller parts, releasing huge amounts of energy. Despite her incredible contributions in being nominated for the Nobel Prize a staggering 48 times in both physics and chemistry, she never actually won. This baffling oversight has led many to question the Nobel selection process. Meitner's co-discovery occurred alongside Otto Hahn, who received the Nobel Prize in 1944, yet she was overlooked. This episode highlights the challenges women faced in science during her time, as well as the importance of recognizing all contributors in scientific achievements. Meitner's legacy continues to inspire new generations of scientists, reminding us that brilliance deserves recognition, regardless of gender. This might surprise you. All animals share genetic blueprints. Scientists have discovered that all animal bodies use a common set of genes known as Hox genes, which serve as master switches for determining how an animal develops. These fascinating genes tell cells where to grow and how to organize themselves into various body parts, like limbs and organs. Imagine Hox genes as the ultimate recipe book for building different animals. But here's where it gets interesting. Small variations in how these genes are activated can lead to the incredible diversity we see in the animal kingdom today. For example, tiny changes in Hox gene activity can turn a fish fin into a limb or create the various shapes of shells seen in snails. This remarkable genetic toolkit is not only the foundation of life forms on Earth, but it also highlights our connection to every living creature. So next time you see a butterfly, a dolphin, or even a human, remember that we all share these essential building blocks in our DNA. Isn't that mind-blowing? Did you know there are 4 giraffe species? While many people think of giraffes as a single species, the truth is much more fascinating. Scientists have identified 4 distinct species that differ in appearance and genetics. These are the southern giraffe, the Maasai giraffe, the reticulated giraffe, and the northern giraffe. Each species has unique patterns on their coats, which serve as a form of identification, much like fingerprints do for humans. For instance, the reticulated giraffe features a distinctive net-like pattern of cream and dark brown, while the Maasai giraffe has jagged, irregular patches. Sadly, giraffes face threats due to habitat loss and poaching, leading to declines in some populations. Understanding that there are multiple species highlights the importance of conservation efforts and the need to protect these magnificent creatures in the wild. How can we help ensure their survival? Can you believe oceans meet but don't mix? In the Gulf of Alaska, a fascinating phenomenon occurs where 2 distinct bodies of water come together without blending. This stunning sight happens when fresh water from melting glaciers flows into the ocean, creating a vivid line between the fresh and salty waters. The difference in salinity and density makes it possible for these 2 types of water to coexist side by side. Imagine standing on a boat and looking down at the water, seeing a clear dividing line between the deep blue ocean and the lighter fresh water. This striking divide not only captivates onlookers, but also supports unique ecosystems where marine life thrives. Species adapted to freshwater and saltwater can live in this extraordinary environment, making it a hotspot for biodiversity. Scientists study this phenomenon to better understand ocean dynamics and the effects of climate change on our planet's waters. Isn't it incredible how nature creates such breathtaking displays that challenge our understanding of how things should work? Did you know Guam's battle had no fatalities? The Battle of Guam in 1944 is often remembered not just for its strategic importance during World War II, but also for its remarkably low level of violence. Unlike many other fierce confrontations in the war, this battle concluded with no fatalities, making it one of the least violent battles in history. Taking place between July 21 and August 10th, American forces aimed to reclaim Guam from Japanese control, which they had lost in 1941. The U.S. military's careful planning and effective execution allowed them to secure a key victory with minimal bloodshed. The success at Guam played a crucial role in strengthening American positions in the Pacific. It provided a base for further operations against Japan and showcased a different side to military strategy, where overwhelming force was not the only path to victory. The battle's peaceful conclusion highlights the potential for conflict resolution without loss of life, a lesson that resonates even today. How can we apply these lessons to modern conflicts? Prepare to be amazed by Elaine Davidson's body piercings. This remarkable woman holds the world record for the most body piercings, with an astonishing count of over 9,800. That's right, within her body she has embraced more piercings than most people can imagine. Each piercing tells a story, representing her adventurous spirit and passion for body art. Davidson first began her piercing journey in the late 1990s, and since then, she has transformed her body into a canvas of self-expression. With every piercing, she celebrates individuality and the beauty of diversity in body modification. This unique distinction has not only brought her fame, but has also sparked conversations about the art and culture of piercings around the world. While some may find the sheer number overwhelming, Davidson views it as a personal statement. Have you ever considered what it would be like to express yourself in such a bold and colorful way as she does? Each piercing reveals a layer of her identity, making us wonder about the stories behind every hoop and stud. What if I told you birthdays could be deadly? A fascinating Swiss study from 2012 revealed that people are 14% more likely to die on their birthday. Researchers dove into over 2.5 million death records and discovered this unusual pattern, particularly among older adults. So, why might this happen? One idea is that the emotional stress of reflecting on another year can take a toll on health. Additionally, people often engage in risky behaviors while celebrating, like drinking too much or overindulging in food. There's also a possibility of clerical errors, where deaths might be inaccurately recorded on this special day. While this phenomenon raises eyebrows, experts caution against jumping to conclusions. They suggest that data inaccuracies could skew the numbers, leaving us to ponder whether birthdays truly bring joy or hidden hazards. What do you think? Should we celebrate with caution? Here's a wild fact about your taste buds. Many people believe in the tongue map theory, which claims that different parts of the tongue are responsible for tasting different flavors, like sweetness at the tip and bitterness at the back. However, this idea is a myth. The tongue map originated from a mistranslation of a German study that was published in the early 1900s. In truth, all taste buds across your tongue can detect all 5 basic tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. While it is true that some areas might be slightly more sensitive to particular flavors, every part of your tongue plays a role in experiencing all tastes. So the next time you savor your favorite treat, remember that your taste buds are working together as a team, allowing you to enjoy the full spectrum of flavors, not just one at a time. How cool is that? Let's uncover the truth about coulrophobia. This fear of clowns impacts many people who feel extreme discomfort or even terror when they see a clown. Why do some find clowns funny while others feel anxious? It all comes down to our brains reacting to certain stimuli. Clowns often wear exaggerated makeup and costumes, creating a stark contrast between their cheerful intentions and our instinctive reactions. This visual mismatch can confuse our emotions, leading to fear rather than laughter. Research shows that coulrophobia may stem from past experiences or cultural influences, transforming what should be a lighthearted encounter into a source of anxiety. Interestingly, this fear can also remind us of how humor can be complex. What brings joy to some may trigger discomfort in others. Have you ever wondered why something meant to make us laugh can cause fear instead? Believe it or not, a Bentley was buried in Brazil. In 2013, Brazilian playboy Chicano Scarpe shocked many by announcing he would bury his luxury car, a stunning Bentley, in a stunt reminiscent of ancient pharaohs. At first, people were outraged, thinking it was an extravagant waste. However, the buried Bentley wasn't just a quirky publicity stunt. It was actually part of a clever campaign promoting organ donation. This surprising twist highlighted how we often take valuable things for granted, urging people to consider donating their organs to save lives. Just like the pharaohs who buried treasures for the afterlife, this campaign aimed to show that valuable assets should be shared to help others. With this bold act, Keukenhof sparked a meaningful conversation about the importance of organ donation, reminding everyone of its potential to make a real difference in people's lives. Isn't it fascinating how one outrageous act can lead to so much awareness? What if I told you paint was stored in pig bladders? In the 19th century, artists faced a messy challenge when it came to storing their paint. Instead of the neat tubes we know today, they used pig bladders which were sealed with string. To get the paint out, they would have to prick the bladder, but this method was far from effective and often resulted in spills or wasted paint. Enter John G. Rand, an innovative American painter who revolutionized how artists handled paint. He invented the paint tube with a screw cap, allowing for a much more convenient and controlled way to dispense paint. This simple yet groundbreaking design changed the art world, as it not only made paints easier to use but also allowed for better portability. Imagine carrying a small tube of paint instead of a messy pig bladder. Thanks to Rand's invention, artists could now focus on their creativity rather than battling with their materials. Believe it or not, parrotfish are reef superheroes. These colorful fish have an amazing set of teeth that are fused together, forming a beak-like structure. This unique feature allows them to effectively scrape algae and corals off rocks on the ocean floor. By munching on algae, parrotfish play a crucial role in keeping coral reefs healthy and thriving. If too much algae grows, it can smother corals, block sunlight, and disrupt the entire ecosystem. By controlling algae growth, parrotfish help maintain the balance necessary for a vibrant coral reef community. Not only do they keep the reefs in check, but their feeding habits also produce sand. Yes, when they scrape and digest hard coral, the remnants contribute to sandy beaches. So the next time you visit a beach, remember that parrotfish are quietly working to protect their underwater homes and in turn ours by preserving beautiful coastal landscapes. Prepare to be amazed by the Terminator's bizarre origin story. Did you know that the iconic film was born from a very unusual place? James Cameron, the mastermind behind the blockbuster, came up with the chilling idea while battling food poisoning in Rome. As he lay sick, he experienced a vivid nightmare about a relentless robot hitman designed to eliminate him. This terrifying vision sparked his imagination, leading him to create a futuristic world where machines ruled and humans were on the run. The concept of an unstoppable cyborg turned into a groundbreaking film that captivated audiences and pioneered the science fiction genre. Cameron's experience melded horror and technology, showing just how wild ideas can spring from unexpected situations. Who would have guessed that a bout of food poisoning could lead to one of cinema's most memorable characters? Have you ever wondered why the Bible sells so much? With around 5 billion copies sold, the Bible holds the title of the best-selling book in history. Its remarkable reach across cultures and centuries is a testament to its profound influence. From the moment it was first printed in the 15th century, the Bible has woven itself into the fabric of societies, impacting not just personal beliefs, but also literature and legal systems. Writers, artists, and thinkers have drawn inspiration from its stories and themes, shaping countless works throughout history. Moreover, its teachings have guided moral and ethical frameworks in various cultures worldwide. The Bible's ability to address fundamental human questions about existence, purpose, and morality keeps it relevant today. This sacred text resonates with millions, whether for spiritual guidance or literary exploration. Isn't it fascinating how a single book can impact so many lives across civilizations? Let's uncover the truth about Australia's Olympic gold medal. In 2002, something remarkable happened during the Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City. Australian skater Stephen Bradbury made history by winning Australia's very first gold medal in the Winter Games. This wasn't just any victory, it was a nail-biting finish that shocked and delighted fans around the world. As all the other competitors raced ahead in the final lap of the 1,000-meter short track event, a dramatic crash occurred right near the finish line. Bradbury, having skated in a cautious manner, had the incredible luck to avoid the pileup. He cruised through the chaos and crossed the line first, earning gold against all odds. His stunning win taught everyone that sometimes a little bit of luck and the ability to stay calm under pressure can lead to extraordinary achievements. Who knew an unforgettable Olympic moment could come from an unexpected turn in the race? Hard to believe, but even presidents admire Pele. During a memorable meeting between President Ronald Reagan and legendary soccer player Pele, Reagan made a lighthearted comment that showcased Pele's global fame. As he introduced himself, Reagan quipped that everyone knows who Pele is, a nod to the Brazilian star's extraordinary impact on the sport of soccer and culture at large. Pele, often referred to as one of the greatest soccer players of all time, captured hearts around the world with his remarkable skills and charisma on the field. He brought attention to soccer in the United States during the 1970s and 1980s, inspiring many young athletes. This encounter highlighted not just Pele's celebrity status, but also how sports can unite people, including powerful leaders, through shared admiration and respect. Isn't it fascinating how a sport can bridge such diverse worlds?